Hey Lions fans! The Detroit Lions preseason has already started with big surprises and some serious concerns. The situation is alarming for one of our players, and more updates have just come out about him. That's what we're going to see now. But that's not all, as we have a big update coming straight from an NFL analyst. Could the solution lie in a new name for the quarterback position? Leave a like if you're a big Lions fan, and let's get to the video. Thursday night's preseason opener may have revealed a significant concern for the Detroit Lions. A shaky quarterback situation beyond starter Jared Goff. Both backup options, Nate Sudfeld and Hendon Hooker, left much to be desired with their performances. Sudfeld managed to complete just 54.2% of his passes and threw an ill-advised interception while being sacked 4 times. Hooker, on the other hand, showed some potential with his scrambling ability but struggled in the passing game, completing only 55.6% of his attempts. To make matters worse, Hooker was taken out of the game early and escorted to the locker room by trainers, leaving fans and coaches in the dark about his condition. ESPN analyst Seth Walder recently proposed a trade that might address this issue, suggesting the Lions should acquire Falcons quarterback Taylor Heinicke. Walder's argument is that Heinicke, who has become a popular trade target this offseason, could be the reliable backup Detroit desperately needs. Heinicke has started 28 games over the last 3 seasons and has consistently shown that he can perform at a high level. While he's not viewed as a full-time starter, he's widely regarded as one of the best backup quarterbacks in the league, exactly what the Lions could use behind Goff. The Falcons, having recently signed Kirk Cousins and drafted Michael Penix, might be willing to part with Heinicke. Walder's proposal suggests that Detroit could get Heinicke for a minimal trade cost, allowing him to join the team in time for a couple of preseason games and get acclimated to the offense. Some might wonder if the Lions could simply wait for the Falcons to cut Heinicke at the end of the month. However, given Detroit's position lower on the waiver wire, there's a strong chance another team would claim him first. Trading for him now would ensure the Lions secure a dependable QB2 before the season starts. This move wouldn't necessarily mean the end for Hendon Hooker. The Lions have been rumored to consider carrying 3 quarterbacks into the season. Acquiring Heinicke would allow Hooker the time he needs to develop, while providing the team with a high-quality backup ready to step in if needed. But the twists don't stop there. If you think the quarterback situation was already worrying, wait until you hear what happened in the game against the Giants and how it could impact the Lions' entire season. Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions had a rough start to their NFL preseason, suffering a loss to the New York Giants without even reaching the end zone. While the team opted not to field their starting offense, the game still brought some bad news. Quarterback Hendon Hooker, despite limited play time, sustained an injury. Hooker has been diagnosed with a concussion following the Lions' preseason clash with the Giants. Head coach Dan Campbell shared the update, as reported by Tim Twentyman of *20man in the Huddle*. Hooker went down during the second series and was immediately taken to the medical tent. After evaluation, the Lions' coaching and medical staff made the difficult decision to send him back to the locker room for further assessment. There is currently no set timetable for Hooker's return. The Lions are hopeful that he could still participate in the remaining preseason games or at least be available to provide depth for their season opener. This isn't the first time Lions fans have had to hold their breath regarding Hooker's health. Late last season, he was still recovering from an ACL injury, and during spring practice, he also dislocated the ring finger on his throwing hand. Before the injury, Coach Campbell praised Hooker's performance on the field. He was moving the football and made some solid decisions, Campbell noted. A lot of those were runs, so he made things happen with his legs. We didn't convert on the 4th down, but it was good to get him in there. We were excited for the next series, and then we found out what happened. It was good. In the game, Hooker completed 5 of his 9 pass attempts for 36 yards and was effective in the rushing game, averaging 8.5 yards per carry on 4 attempts. However, Campbell also advised him to be cautious with how he runs the ball. That's what happens when you run in this league at the quarterback position, Campbell added. He was moving the football and making some solid decisions. A lot of those were runs, and he made things happen with his legs. The Lions are hopeful that Hooker will be ready to return by the start of the regular season. With all of these uncertainties hanging over the team, it is difficult to predict how the Lions will handle these challenges before the start of the regular season. What do you think should be done? Leave your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to click on the video that appears on your screen to continue following all the Lions updates. Until next time.